Letter to My Unborn Daughter by Jeff Glauser. Dear Kaya, your mother and I haven't agreed on how to spell your name just yet. It's been almost 8 months now since I first learned that you'd be coming into my life. Any day now, we'll finally get to meet. Until then, I'm trying to make sure everything's ready for your arrival. Frankly, it's probably as ready as it's going to be. Although I only learned about you last year, I've been waiting far longer for you. I figured we would have connected sooner, but regardless, I'm looking forward to making up for lost time. I'm also looking forward to giving you a personal tour of your new home. When you first arrive, you'll surely first notice that big, hairy, barking beast who keeps trying to lick your face. That's Chase. He's going to be your new best friend. Besides me, of course. Those licks are kisses, and it means he loves you and is going to protect you, just like I will. The smaller, furrier creature who runs away when Chase is around is Hope. Every time you pet her purring is going to show you how good it feels to make someone else happy. That pretty girl, who looks more and more like a grown-up and acts more and more like mommy every day, is Jenna. That's your big sister. She's going to look out for you, and you're going to look up to her. She's smart and funny and caring, so she'll be a great person to be like. At some point, you'll probably wonder why Jenna doesn't call me Daddy, like you do. I haven't figured out how to explain that one to you just yet, but just know that I love and care for her just as I'll love and care for you. As far as your name, there's real meaning to it. Your initials are the same as my daddy's were. I wish you had the chance to meet him. I wish you had the chance to know him. I did for just a fairly brief period of time, but I hope to be the type of father to you as he was to me. And I plan to do everything I can to be around a lot longer. Which will explain all those sit-ups you'll be seeing me doing. You're going to meet a lot of other people in the coming weeks, and it may be quite overwhelming at first. But over time, you're going to enjoy having them all in your life. Many of them are your family, people you'll always be able to count on when you need a helping hand. But what I'm most looking forward to is teaching you what I've learned about life so far and watching you succeed at it. You may not always agree with my directions, but know that I'll always have the best intentions and your best interests in mind. In the coming years, I plan to guide you toward a path of happiness and enlightenment, toward love and acceptance. Sometimes, that path may have a detour. Perhaps because I accidentally led you astray. Perhaps because you chose another trail. But whichever direction you choose to go, just know I'll be there with you every step of the way. That path may also not always be a smooth one, or even an enjoyable one. But just know that this is always temporary, and that the tougher the journey, the sweeter the destination. That said, I'm going to do everything in my power to make your journey as smooth and enjoyable as possible. That includes introducing you to your new passions of sports, movies, and 80s music. Believe it or not, you've already helped me a great deal. I feel a sense of peace I haven't felt in quite some time. Perhaps it's the calm before the storm, but I'm still appreciating the moment. I also feel like I'm becoming a better person. I'm appreciating more what matters most in this world. You're also becoming my #1 motivation to succeed in a career, if for no other reason than to ensure that you'll never go wanting for anything you need. I've never anticipated anything as much as I'm anticipating your arrival. You're going to make such an impact on this world, and I can't wait to have a front row seat to see it all. I'll see you soon. Have a safe trip. And try not to be too much longer. Mommy's starting to take it out on me. Love, your daddy-to-be. Thank you for listening to Letter to My Unborn Daughter by Jeff Glauser. Jeff Glauser is a freelance writer, digital marketing, and public relations professional. Over the past 20 years, his works have been featured in dozens of publications around the world, including regular contributions to the Associated Press and Bleacher report. Jeff has previously served as an adjunct professor of composition and creative writing. He currently lives in St. Augustine, Florida with his family. The track behind Mr. Glauser's story this week was taken from the Free Music Archive. It is titled Lullaby and comes from the album Yearning by Poddington Bear. The track is being used under an Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 3.0 Unported license. A million thanks to Free Music Archive and Poddington Bear for sharing this music with the world. And with that, yet another set of stories from prose comes to an end. As always, I truly hope you enjoyed your time spent on these journeys. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and please plan on joining me again next week. I'm Jared I. McGee, and this is Prose. Farewell.